Hello and welcome everybody to another MachoorTV video. Today we're going to look at a match with Semy. I played him like maybe a few days ago. I played him a long time ago, but I was a different player then than now. So I wanted to test things out with him. Of course, you guys know that he's a legend in Germany. So it's an interesting, set to see. There is of course some lags, me being in the Middle East and him being in Europe. There is some lag, but that's not the point. The point is to see the play style, how both of us adapt and what is the difference between the two players. So just wanted to look at these matches real quick. Also, you can now easily book your next coaching session or one of the other coaching services available in the link in the description below. So yeah, this is basically a first to three. It was an unexpected first to three. It was supposed to be like a first to five or more, but I think he just did not have enough time. So anyways, you can see that he immediately started with perfect pairings of fireballs and attacking immediately. Immediately after the perfect parry, he dashed. I think that was supposed to be a drive rush, but you can see like he's like consistently perfect parrying these fireballs, and I get this perfect parry and a whiff punish, a beautiful whiff punish. I'm trying to put him in burnout. And I do put him in burnout, get the TP, put him over there, don't let him leave, get as much chip damage as possible. And he interrupts. Look at that beautiful interrupt. I'm putting him back in the corner. And the reason why I'm doing the drive reversal over here is because it's gonna be safe in burnout. So even if it's blocked, it's gonna be safe. So that's a very good thing to do when the opponent is in burnout, to do the drive reversal. So even then, right, you can see that it's very difficult to put this guy in burnout and stun. It was very close. This was a lucky combo because the first hit was not a counter hit. He's back, but I messed this up. This is the problem with drive reversal on drive rush cancels. If you're just a few frames late, it's gonna be over for you. You get punished in this way, and you can see like in this connection, things are difficult to do when it's like supposed to be frame perfect. It's supposed to be you're supposed to have like quick reactions from him. Another DP that was mistaken, and a beautiful combo from him. It was supposed to be a DP, not a super. You can see like such a small error has put me in such a blender right now. And I was like, nah, he's gonna stop grabbing me, but he did not. So I took the throws until I died over there. So that was the first match. First round was good, second round not so much. Beautiful punish on the heavy donkey kick. He makes a DP. I'm blocking everything. I can't really punish this, and he just drive rushes. That's very interesting. Alright. It's a beautiful combo from the shimmy. I didn't know this. I didn't know that this was actually going to be like an overhead combo, but I bait the parry over there. Get it? And look at that. Look at that beautiful straight combo. But I dropped the combo, but it's still, it still works out in my favor. You can see like I'm struggling with the connection over here. But nonetheless, starts around with a jump forward. He tries to go for a micro walk combo, but it does not work. He's now in burnout. I'm in a much better situation. Trying to pressure him, bait for the shimmy, but bait for the grab, but eventually just needs some jumps. Now I'm dead, but the next round I have a level 3. He has no meter. There is an advantage for me. Trying to make this comeback, make it 1-1. Alright, look at that whiff punish on the forward heavy kick with crouching knee and punch. Beautiful perfect parry from him. I'm in the corner, he's pressuring me. I can't really respond to this, but I even mess up the driver's cancel over there. I don't know how. Anyways, I'm close to burnout. You can see that he's neutral jumping a lot. Once he puts me in the corner, he's neutral jumping a lot. Like in a place where my DP would whiff, right? So if I would try to anti-air him while he's neutral jumping, my DP would whiff over. Look at this. So if you just go back to it. See this. If I'm in the corner, if I'm stuck in the corner and I try to DP this, it's going to whiff unless he presses a button. You can see that he's not pressing a button. So that is an interesting thing that he's doing. And you can see like it's causing me problems. But nonetheless, he gets the overhead combo, and he gets the kill. So that's 2-0 for him. So we're gonna look at the next match. Over that, like at this point, I'm like trying to like, you know, adjust to the way that he plays. I'm trying to like, you know, change the way that I play. I'm waiting in the beginning of the round, because in the previous rounds he was jumping at me from the beginning. So this time around, I was like, I'm just gonna wait. And this time around, he goes for the sweep. I was not expecting it, but I get the DP nonetheless. All right, we're chipping that the drive meter. He's very close to burnout. That's all I'm thinking about. Pressure him, yes, put him in burnout. Get the DP, now chase him down. If he uses his level 1, that's good for me, because then I can just checkmate him. Look at this, look at all of this pressure. No problem, it's still good. And you can see the problem with the connection. You know, that was very late. It was such a late DP for me. I think if I had done like a light one, maybe it would have worked. At least a medium one. But it's definitely the connection. Now we're both in burnout. Beautiful combo. And he throws a fireball and immediately reacts to it with a level 2. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna throw a fireball or something like that. The moment I saw that blue flash, I immediately did a level 2. I remember at level 1 over there would not work, because a level 1 would get beaten by the fireball. I like this a lot about Semy. He does this a lot. Like, he ends the combo with a DP. You see that all of us over here would end it with like a Tatsu, so to get the corner carry. But he goes for the DP. He goes for the damage, for the heavy DP, and then he dashes forward, does heavy punch or crouching medium kick into medium donkey kick, and this is safe. This is safe on block. I even tested this myself. It's not. It is going to be minus, but the button RYU, if he does crouching medium kick over here, it's not gonna reach. If I do crouching medium kick over here, it's not gonna reach that. I tested this. It works with crouching medium kick. It works with standing heavy punch also. So that's very interesting from him. It's a good way to chip damage, and it's a good way to also, like, you know, get some pressure, get some Oki, and get some, you know, maximum damage, because the first combo is like maximum damage, right? So yeah, very interesting stuff from Semy. And you can see that in every single round, he's always starting with like something. He's always dashing forward. He's always like jumping or doing something. He's going on the offense a lot, and the perfect parries are like he's attempting like perfect parries a lot. All right, and this is what I talked about last time in my heavy donkey kick, you know, or in my donkey kick, you know, tutorial. I talked about this. Like, sometimes when I'm in this case over here, I know that if I throw a light donkey kick, it is going to be whiffed, right? It's gonna whiff, and it's a good bait in this case. And even if it hits anything, it's gonna hit anything from the clip. And even if it's blocked, it's just not gonna be punishable because it's so far away. So throwing a light donkey kick over here is very nice, because you can bait whatever they do. And you can see that's exactly what I did over here. I throw a light donkey kick, and he takes the bait. He tries to go for the drive rush, which is the parry OS that I talked about, which is the normal punish for donkey kicks when they whiff. And I immediately recover in time, and I hit him with a crouching medium punch, and I managed to get the combo. So you can see like the beauty of that. That's the bait. I'm doing all of this deliberately to try and catch anything after the light donkey kick. And I'm trying to put him in burnout over here, and I guessed it right. I knew that he was going to do something, either a super or a DP or something like that, or maybe a parry. So I guessed it right, and he goes in burnout, and now we're in a very good place. I take the safe jump. Look at that, the pressure. The reason why I went for a solar plexus after the safe jump is because I might catch him doing like a late jump or a late button or a delayed tech throw or something like that, and it worked really well for me. So now it's 2-1. Look at that, you know, crouching medium punch doing wonders over there. After he whiffs the light Hashogi, it catches another light Hashogi. Take the full combo, take the corner carry, pressure, goes for parry again, and he's doing the exact same thing. But this time around, he's gonna dash heavy punch. You see that? You see that? That's exactly what he's doing. Every time he would, you know, get a combo, he would use heavy punch afterwards, and dash forward, heavy punch, medium donkey. And I knew that. I knew he was gonna do that. That's exactly why I went for a heavy EXTP to get the charge. But he's so good at this. Like, he realizes that it's not a good thing to in this case, to not go for a back roll, for a backwards recovery. He recovered in place and he swept the tension charge. So that was very smart from him. Normally when people, I went for this because normally people would go for a back recovery, and that would give me more time to like get the tension charge. So nonetheless, I get the whiff punish on the light donkey kick, but he goes for the XDP, no problem. Now he's in burnout, it's good for me. We have similar health, but I have significantly more meter. I'm trying to pressure him as much as possible. Look at that beautiful whiff punish, and he is dead. Crouching mini punch for a whiff punch is so good. It's so good. I just wish it had a tiny bit more range, but it's really, really nice. So now it's 2-1 for him, but this is like the last round of this, or I need to win this to make it 2-2 basically. He's again in burnout. You can see that he's going in burnout a lot, and this is a major difference between how I play and how he plays. Like, he goes in burnout a lot and he spends a lot of meter, while I am very stingy with my with my drive meter. I'm very cautious with my drive meter. I'm not talking about super. Even super, I don't really use super that much unless I know it's gonna kill, or unless it's something that I need to do. But the drive meter, I'm very cautious with the drive meter. I try to save it as much as possible, because I realize like how, you know, the difference, the frame data difference in burnout. Because if I'm in burnout, everything that he presses will have 4 frames of advantage. So I'm trying to pressure him. And even remember, even if you are even if you put the opponent in burnout and he is close to the stun, right? And you mean like you could stun him in the corner, and he uses level 1. That's kind of good for you. That's not too bad. If he uses his level 1s to try and not get stunned, then in the next round, remember I'm 1 round up. So the next round he's not going to have a level 3, which I might have. So I'm already putting myself in an advantage, right? So you have to see the big picture over here. Anyways, trying to pressure him. Try to go for a delayed button over there to catch any kind of delayed buttons or delayed tech throw, whatever. He's not letting it go. And finally, I get the shimmy. And this was definitely a delayed super. Like, he was definitely trying to delay super or something, because here this was delayed button. So maybe he thought that I was gonna go for a delayed button again, and that would have worked. So that was like kind of a hard read. So yeah. He wakes up super, which is very good for me, because remember, as I said, now he's 1 super down, and I block the super, and he's close to burnout, and he's close to getting a stun, he's close to the corner, so it's working really well for him, right? I do this, and I'm thinking about all of this in my head. I'm thinking about everything that I'm saying right now in the match, and I mess up this combo. This combo was really hard. I should have definitely did a heavy donkey kick and got the save jump, but I go for it, and no problem. You know, it's a decision, right? As I said, I have 3 bars. I have 3 bars over here. He has nothing, but we have similar health, right? But he's back, so no problem. Even if I lose this round, the next round I'm gonna be in an advantage, right? But that's still a good decision in my book. I messed up the DP over there. Is he gonna get the kill? Nope, he doesn't go for the kill, and the grab works out for him. But still, I have the resource advantage, which is really good, right? No whiff punish on that one. He immediately goes for the perfect parry after whiffing heavy button. This is the classic Street Fighter 6 shenanigans, or everybody does this. They whiff a heavy button, or they whiff a button where it would normally be whiff punished, and then they immediately press parry. So then they would, you know, perfect parry and attempt on the whiff punch, right? So you see he whiffed that forward heavy kick, and then immediately he presses parry to try and get that. So I did not see it. No, I should have definitely grabbed it. But yeah, beautiful sweep. This is basically him trying to punish the fireball, because if you this is like an OS. You can immediately perfect parry the fireballs and immediately sweep. And if it's a perfect parry, the sweep will come out. If it's not a perfect parry, the sweep will not come out. This one. But I think it was a little bit delayed. But nonetheless, he attempted. It did not work. I did not whiff punish. A lot of not whiff punches. But I get the perfect parry, put him back in the corner, and he just walks towards my heavy punch. I use my super. I'm taking him closer to burnout. I'm getting back on the meter, which is good. You know, sometimes it could go wrong, But it all depends on the next interaction. I'm trying my best to put him in burnout, and I do that. I just pressure him. He jumps anti-air beautifully. Get the shimmy, and it works. You see that, right? Because once the opponent is in burnout, there is an extra mental stack. There's an extra, a lot of other stuff to think about. And you remember that everything that I press will have 4 frames of advantage. So now even my medium punch will be plus on block. Then my light punch will be plus on block, and there's a a chance of me just like pressuring him with like buttons and chipping him out. So, or chipping a lot of his meter. So when the opponent is in burnout, a lot of the times their defense becomes taking the throw. A lot of the times, when they're in burnout, they try to take the throw or they try to super those things. So baiting, pressuring and baiting in burnout is so important because you can get things like this. So remember the strength of putting the opponent in burnout is not only the stun, but it's about changing how they think in defense, and this is how you can get like an opening like this. So this is like now 2-2. Thankfully for Capcom, they made this thing safe. I get the DP, but I mess up the combo. But nonetheless, I get the other counter hit combo. I'm pressuring him, but for some reason this thing dropped. This should not have dropped. But yeah, we're playing at 144 MS, and it is what it is. I wake up EXDP. I thought he was gonna pressure me, but it does not work. Wake up parry, try to get some of that meter back, and I could not react to this at all. Now I'm very close to burnout, and I do go in burnout. He immediately stuns me. Is he gonna have to spend a meter for this? I think he does have to spend a meter for this. He does not go for it, and he goes for the grab. And I could swear when I was playing this, I could swear that I actually teched this because it was very obvious he was gonna go for a grab. But as I said, 2 frames of rollback, sometimes 3, and 144 MS. It's not gonna work. This is a punish also. This is also supposed to be a punish, but it was a couple of frames delayed, and he got the perfect parry. You can see that he's doing this, like he's doing something that is punishable, and then immediately perfect parrying afterwards, or attempting the perfect parry afterwards, is whiffing something that is whiff punishable, and then immediately trying to go for a parry afterwards, which is a good thing because remember, if it's if it's punished, then you're punished. You can't do anything. You're inputting the parry anyways, and if it's punished, then you can't do anything. The parry will not come out, but it's already done. You're punished, right? Even if it's with punished, the same thing. So why not go for the parry? The problem with this is that if an opponent has a read and he does not go for the punish and just walks forward and grabs you. So if you do this too much, people can actually adapt to it, and they will not throw a button. They will not try to challenge afterwards. They will just walk up and grab you, and then you'll lose health and you'll lose try meter. There is that. So he does this. It's a combo, no meter used. But it's very interesting how he does this, the combo with the light fireball to trap you. Look at that, the light fireball after the medium Tatsu. Beautiful combo from him. And pressure, this was supposed to be a meaty overhead, but I grab him back in the corner. Now I'm the one who's pressuring, and I mess up this hit confirm. This is supposed to be a hit confirm. So when you do this one, you see whether it's a hit, you continue, you cancel it. Whether if it's blocked, you don't continue, which is exactly what happened in the first one. But the second one, for some reason, I saw this as a hit. As I said again, the connection. Look at this. Look at this bad connection. So again, and this is by the way, this is a harder confirm than the standing heavy punch. The standing heavy punch is a more forgiving confirm. You have much more time than this. So this is like a difficult one. I should have definitely gone for like a heavy punch instead. But yeah, because of this, I basically lose, and he just kills me with level 3. There's a combo, and that was that. This was the quick set. I thought he was gonna go for a first to 5, but it turns out that it was only a first to 3. Understandably, because the connection is not great, and he has also like a tournament coming up very soon. So he has, I think, King of Warriors it's called. So yeah, he's like practicing for that tournament. He's trying to get adjusted to that speed, to the speed of like normal gameplay, right? So if you get adjusted to a to a laggy gameplay for long, it might actually ruin, you know, your game style a little bit. It might actually ruin your it might change the way that you approach a game, and that might actually hurt you in the long run. So with a big tournament coming up like that way, it's very understandable that he would not want to play in long set. But maybe one day, if I ever visit Europe or something like that, maybe I'll have like a long set with him. Or maybe if he comes to the Middle East or stuff like that, maybe we'll have like a long set. But yeah, this is it for this set. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. It's very nice. It's very I really enjoy playing versus high level Ryu players, especially Semy, because he's very creative with the way that he plays. He's always finding new stuff. Every single time I play Semy, or every single time I watch Semy, he's always finding new stuff. It's very interesting. The way that he plays is very different than anybody else, any other Ryu player. So it's nice to see that I managed to adapt to his playstyle, and I killed myself basically in the last match. It was fully my own mistake, but it's nice to see that. It's nice to see that you know, I was able to do that. Maybe next time I'll be able to beat him. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment down below which Ryu player do you guys want me to play against. We might try to arrange something if the connection allows. And yeah, I'll definitely do a lot more of these you know, analysis for Ryu replays. You know, I think the next one I'll do is Mina RD. Then maybe we can also analyze Punk's Ryu, and maybe also other Ryus. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed it, leave a like down below, or leave a like and comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.